Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Void War. It's the finale where we're gonna try to get to the Vault of Souls. I think it would make sense for us to go along this top route. We have a chance to get a few more psychomancies if we so choose, and then we have a chance for one final pit stop at a shipyard. We're fighting an Imperial crusade ship. You don't have a boarding platform, so we just have to worry about your fusillade shooting ridiculously a large amount of things. First of all, warp lance away. Then we blood curse this room and mind bolt it. And then we death bolt it to kill both of those guys, I believe. Then we summon a demon. That was a zombie. Summon a thrall. Summon an actual demon, and then we poison people in the lung room. All right, corrosive gases have been encountered. Warp lance away. You've been breached twice. Where's the gases gonna be? All right, you get out of that room, and then we just let the thing dissipate over time. They have fixed the shield room. Damaged it a bit more. Blight bomb away. Those guys are tough. Dangerous people they have. All right. Take a look at all of your spells. Spells still on cooldown, but close. I'm gonna follow it up with more Phogos firing. They fired. Laser beams. Alright, we only hit the shield one more time. Blight bomb again. Now summon more monsters to bother them. Mind bolt this room because they're very close to death. Oh, they dodged it, you little jerks. I almost called them a dirk, which is a type of dagger. Alright, one little... Ooh, that sucked. Little buggers got right through. They're trying to warp out. Animate undead. Let's blood curse this room, because those guys are... you keep moving. Blight bomb again. The more we can hit them with stuff, the better, I think. I missed with that damn blight bomb. Light that ship on fire. That's right. Hit the man in the fighting the fires. He never saw it coming. Hit him again. I keep getting oh no, the flames. Here, you guys help put out the fire. All right, their shields are offline. Everybody fire at will. Fire at the weapon room now. Summon undead. Another small gas pocket, not a problem. Oh, I just killed you. That's what happens when you have a tanky crew. Your ship explodes instead. Chaos engine. Teleport all crew in current room to random room. Machine cannon. I'll take the machine cannon. We could use some more weapons around here in case of boarding. Who's got... My captain doesn't have a weapon, which is kind of interesting. Azax has a weapon. Malog, you're the guy with the gun. All right, we did take a bit of damage there. Another Imperial ship. These guys look significantly weaker, though. Valuable cargo at stake. Okay. So let's start out by blood cursing that room, and then following it up with a mind bolt that will kill that room. Now, we deathbolt this room. Animate undead in the treasure room. Summon Thrall in the shield room. Summon a Hungerer. Summon a Noxious Blast on the pilot. And then Warp Lance the shield. They're all moving around. I should have waited to spend the rest of my spells. Imperial Marshal. They do have an Imperial Recruit. Alright, Warp Lance has done its job. We fire both Fogosses. When the shields are down, we fire at their shield room. Shields are damaged. Alright. Spells are still coming off cooldown. They are very weak, though, and both of those guys have died, and now my monsters have eaten them. Fantastic news. Lot of scrap procured. Let's check out what these dudes have. Another blood curse isn't bad. We could get rid of the Chaos Rift for another blood curse. Cast a projectile that heals allied crew is interesting. And then we could also just get more Psychers to hold the Psychomancies. Summon a Stygian worm nearby is not really what I want. I want to summon them. Summon a hound nearby. I want to summon them on the enemy ship. Soul Spear. Damage to the ship is interesting. Paraghouls. Paraghouls, I say. Let's see here. We're missing 10 hulls, so we'll be able to repair that at the shipyard. I think we go hard on more Psychomancy. And we do that by getting both Necromancers. They could summon undead, but I think I'd rather have another Blood Curse. And then I kind of like the Soul Spear. So you... Oh. Well, that's disappointing. Oh, I didn't realize the Necromancers didn't have the ability to swap out Psychomancies. Well, now I have egg on my face. Oops. I think I'd rather have a Blood Curse that could summon Thralls when the people die versus just summoning one Thrall. All right, safe place to rest. We'll fix up our shield, our hull, I mean. One more unvisited node. Hopefully it's not too deadly. Imperial starship. 2 shots. 7 shots. 9 shots. So I'm gonna do something a little weird and warp lance their weapon room. The husks are very weak. So I'm gonna blood curse that room, then kill this room, and then you mind bolt these guys. Alright, we've killed 4 of their dudes all in one go. Animate undead, animate undead, animate undead. Fill their ship with zombies. Blood curse this room. I don't even know if that's a good play, but there's just a lot going on. And then summon the Hungerer. The Thralls have killed some people. Or I think maybe the Thralls died. Alright. Phogos away. And then immediately followed up by shooting the shield room. Nice! All 3 shots landed is fantastic news. Alright, you guys are duking it out. You all died. Fantastic. I don't need the crew. Off to the Vault of Souls with us. That was really fast. I feel like I should have tacked this on to the end of last episode, but here we are. A ponderous vessel drifts into view. Once an instrument of venerated champion who swore to uphold a sacred oath, its twisted hull has been ravaged by centuries of subspace corruption. The Vault of Souls can only be reached through the Halls of Death, says Kihua. Alright, they got Necromancers, they got a Cyber Priest, Apostle of Decay, Apostle of Famine, they got a couple Death Knights, Kihua, Greater Necromancer, and the Legionnaire and Death Cultist. Okay, so Moves into attack. Let's make sure everybody finds their place to be. Warp Lance probably at that room, and then this room. I missed. That sucks, because the Warp Lance only has 2 shots. Now, you Blood Curse this room. Then you hit this room and follow it up with a double Mind Bolt. Nice. That went really well. Then you fire both Fogosses at the center of mass. And then Blight Bomb just a random section of the ship when it comes offline. All right, the undead have been summoned. We summoned the hunger just to be annoying. All right, we did breach that room, so that's good news. All right, poison galore, although I think most of their soldiers are immune to poison, so it probably doesn't matter. All right, we did hit their room. There's a bloat mite in here. Sir, can you abandon the room and then let the dudes who can actually fight take over? Yeah, you're all immune to poison, so... Oh, except for the Gorgothan Legionnaire. I thought you were... Oh, you are immune to poison. I lied. So the... Yeah, the Blight Bomb doesn't matter. We Blood Curse maybe this room, because there's a bunch of dudes in there. What is that? What does that do? I didn't read up on all the ship rooms. You've been infested. Ha ha ha. Still haven't taken any hull damage, which is good news. All right, burn, baby. Take the storm cannon offline so we're not wasting shots. Still have a lot of living crew members, which is annoying. You've slowed me down. Hit that room. Oh, that was a waste. All right, I took a hull shot, finally. Extreme energy detected. There's intruders on board? How did this ghoul get into my pilot zone? I've been blasted with a wave. There's ghouls all over the ship, you guys. Sir, help this man. All right, more undead. The Apostle of Decay. He's slowing down the hostile crew in an area. Okay. The Noxious Blast doesn't matter, so we shouldn't be doing that. Everybody return to your stations. You are immune to poison, so that's fine. I shouldn't be firing you willy-nilly. That's a waste of time. Although we did get a fire going in there, so that's nice. Killed their Cyber Priest. That's fun. God, they keep moving. Their people are slowly dying. You know, in FTL, it's kind of detrimental to kill all of the enemy people. I believe they start that, doesn't it like activate a super program that makes everything super dangerous? We'll find out if that's the case for this guy. Unknown. Alright, they killed everybody. What are you doing? Summoning two ghouls is annoying. But that is what I'm doing to you guys too. The Gorgothan Legionnaire is almost dead, and in fact, I'm gonna kill him right now. He's dead. Extreme energy signature detected. Summon another Hungerer. We've actually gone all the way around to where the Hungerer. You guys are duking it out. You should not be duking it out with these guys. That's not what you're good at. You get out of this room, you get out of that room. I don't know. Oh, you lived. Good job, Husk. You have 1 HP. Probably gonna die soon. So if that's the case, I'm gonna move you into here just in case. You take over weapons. You're being poisoned. My bad. Blood Witch. Light this burning room on fire. And by light it on fire, I mean curse the people in the room. Summon the undead. What do you mean you can't use while moving? Who told you you couldn't do that while moving? Oh, I forgot to take the storm cannon off firing. Their crew is almost dead. Is very close. Right, they're systematically killing all the ghouls. Sub-husk. What the hell is a sub-husk? The sub-husks live. How? Can I poison the sub-husk? I can! Get poisoned! Haha! Now that sub-husk is being murdered as well. Oh, they're being summoned from this room! I did not know. Poison slowly heals self. I'm learning things. So we should not be poisoning that guy. I am very close to killing that Death Knight. It's very, very close. Summon more thralls. Incoming wave of destruction. Alright, we have ghouls all over the ship. Here, you help out. Somebody's dying. Oh, you're definitely gonna die. There's not much I can do to help you. Here, swap positions. Blood curse this guy again and then kill him. Poison. You're not immune to poison, so you should get out of that room. You get back into that room. You're slowly destroying my sensors, which is annoying. All right. We're working them down, team. Nice. We just keep summoning the undead into their heal room. All right, and then we kill the sub-husks when we can. Hunger in the shield room would be fantastic. Light bomb over here. The poison works on the machines. Weirdly. Hunger, don't eat the crew cannot be controlled. Eat the shield room. Don't attack the door. The door is useless. Take that shield offline. A wave of demons have appeared again. Alright, kill both of those dudes. You need to fix the shields here. Alright, we're slowly whittling him down. Blood curse? Blood curse? Alright, they're firing every weapon they have. We dodged a lot of it. Good. Fire has appeared in their ship. Ida has died. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised he lived that long. Alright, a lot of our crew are very wounded. Poison. Nope, that guy moved immediately. Animate undead again. Let them pummel Let them pummel the different systems on the ship. This guy's burning to death very, very slowly. Alright, Death Bolt. Spectral whispers echo through your ship. Infernal lightning crackles across your deck, knocking out your systems one by one. Subspace rifts tear open across the accursed vessel. Demonic beings pour forth. What? What the hell? There's a carcass. Here, get out of that room, man. Well, you got eaten. I need my soldiers. Is it because we killed all the... It's because we killed the entire crew. I told you something bad was gonna happen. The Blood Witch is being poisoned. Death Knight, please, thank you for your service. Who's dying? A Necromancer did die. Oh, the poison is seeping throughout the entirety of the ship? I don't know why. Alright, the Death Knight has killed that man. Okay. So, there's a Necrolurch. However, what happens if we kill all the demons? Aha! Kill 4 enemy crews simultaneously. Are you guys immune to poison too, or no? Maybe that was just the last crew. All right, extreme energy pulse. That's not good, especially because our Blood Witch is on her last legs. All right, get the Inferno Fogases onto the same page. We're duking it out again. Here, kill this guy. Melor is probably going to die, but maybe not. Kill the Necrolurch. Moves very slowly. Becomes a carcass on death. Okay. Alright, the Fogases are off. The shields are down, which is great. Fire upon their weapon systems. Alright, there's still a guy. Alright, one of you needs to man the shields. Oh, he escaped. Go back here. You man the missile room, please. All right. Lesson learned. Don't kill the entirety of the enemy crew. Ah, you hit my shields, you bastards. We should be firing at their other system. Oh, wait. We're working them down. We mind bolt the shield room to kill some of their dudes. Toxic this room. Throw the hunger in there as well. Blood curse? Hell is empty and the devils are here. I'm getting all sorts of crazy achievements. Right. Poison? I think you're immune to poison, but there's some dudes on your ship that aren't. The heavens themselves are ablaze. Have 20 fires present in a ship. Their whole ship is on fire. Everything is blinking at me. Alright, kill that man. Death beam killed most of that room. The storm gun. Light the ship on fire. We win! Holy cow, the enemy was vanquished. At last you arrived at the Vault of Souls. Within it you find a grand altar ablaze with argent fire. You plunge your hand into the flames. The searing heat of eternity washes over you and your crew. Honestly, with the way our crew is in current shape, they probably wanted to be sublimated into the infinite ether. Holy cow. Victory! Was that our highest score? It was pretty close to the last score, I think. Interesting. Let's, so we do have 6,692. We could unlock another captain. So we have the mutant who breaks doors and moves fast. So he kind of seems like the guy you would throw at the enemy ship. And then the cybernetic is pretty cool. I do like those guys. And then we did get a new ship here, the assault cruiser, who has a witch, or the witch is the commander, which so it comes with a berserker and a scavenger. Okay, I'm kind of leaning towards assault cruiser and using our points to unlock the, what was his name? Let's go back to the menu here. The mutant. I kind of think it'd be fun to unlock the mutant and then play assault cruiser. Alternatively, we do still have the interdictor, which seems just kind of like a random ship. Storm cannon disruptor. So not really an AdMech ship. The mongrel. So yeah, this is my hunch is assault cruiser with mutant would be pretty cool, but let me know what you think if you would rather see interdictor A, because I think it'd be fun to play the ships we've unlocked rather than going back to revisit ships we've already used so far. But let me know what you think down in the comments. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Void War or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!